Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Paddington 2. The first Paddington presented kind of crazy, a little bit ridiculous, and possibly corny trailers, but then delivered on a beautifully charming little family film. So, going into Paddington 2, regardless of what the trailers were to present, I was already on board because what that first movie presented was just nice. And I have to say that Paddington 2 provides the warm, cute, fun, charming film that you hope it does. So let's go ahead and talk about those positives. First of all, the biggest positive is just Paddington himself. What an adorable, warm, amazing character in film, period. He's a beautiful, wonderful character to present for children, and I really hope that they take his characteristics to heart, but also a beautiful reminder, a cute, charming character for all ages to really appreciate and bond with. And a lot of that is due to the animators because he looks wonderful. His fur, his facial expressions, it all just looks amazing. And he is brought to life beautifully well from the vocal talents of Ben Whishaw, who really gives him that naivety, that charm, that adorableness that really helps to bring him to life. So all around, Paddington, from a technical standpoint to just a character, is wonderful. But all the other actors are charming and really fit into the film that they're asked to. Sally Hawkins is great. She brings these little comedic moments to film beautifully well, and I'm not going to give away what part it is, but there is a moment in the movie where she is underwater with Paddington that I was like, oh, Sally Hawkins just has to jump into the water with any non-human character she finds these days, huh? But then we have Hugh Grant, who is just this wonderfully campy villain that was really funny, really fun, and you could just see Hugh Grant chewing up that scenery and loving what he was doing. So it was just a joy to behold all of the actors because they were on board. Everyone from those in the neighborhood to the prisoners, all were just really nice and kind of helped create the atmosphere of the film. And speaking of the atmosphere of the film, it looks gorgeous. The scenery, the shots, it all looks beautiful. We create this quaint view of London through this bear cub eye view, and it's beautiful. And the atmosphere really does come off as kind of cozy. And the messaging is cozy. It's a beautiful message, actually, of not only being kind, and that's kind of the main underlier here, is you can find the good in everyone, and kindness prevails. Kindness is always the way to go. But also of acceptance and understanding and not shutting people out. And I thought that was also done beautifully. And on top of it all, we have a lot of fun hijinks. This very much feels like an old school live action family film. It brings the feels, it gets to the heart, it brings the feels, it's definitely a heart warmer, and it does it in all the right ways through character development and through bonding. All of the little side hijinks are fun and funny. It presents this cute little caper. It knows the exact film it wants to be, and it overall achieves that. So what are the negatives when it comes to Paddington 2? So from a technical standpoint, there were a couple of scenes that very clearly were green screen background. In particular, there's like action sequences regarding Hugh Grant that it was like, oh my, okay. And of course, if you analyze this script, then, it doesn't really all that work from a logic standpoint at all. But, we're talking about a talking bear that wears clothes and runs around London as a little citizen. So, what are we going to do from a logic standpoint? Come on. But you just have moments where, sandwiches literally pop out of nowhere to save the day. And it's like, oh, I don't know where that sandwich came from, but I'm not going to care. It's basically where you have to take it. I don't know where the prison got all of these ingredients and all of these decorations to completely renovate this place, but I'm not going to care. So if you're not able to move past little things like this, then you're probably just going to nitpick the movie to death and not be able to enjoy it for what it is and get swept up into it. And as I said, it is a very old school feeling family film. It doesn't reinvent the wheel. It's not an overly original story. It's not an overly original message. So it all feels very familiar, just well executed familiar. So when it comes to Paddington 2, the recommendation is pretty straightforward and simple. If you enjoyed Paddington, this deserves a full price ticket. I think you will have a great time with this film. If you have children under the age of 10, definitely take them to see this film. I think it is a wonderful family film for the entire family. But as I said, if you think you're going to nitpick the reality of it all to death, or these kind of warm, funny, fun, old school type family films just aren't your style, then you can just skip this, because I don't think it is for you. And I don't think you'll enjoy yourself with it. So, that is my review of Paddington 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider hitting that like button down below and subscribing to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Let me know, have you already seen Paddington 2? If you have, what did you think? And if you have not yet seen it, if it hasn't opened near you yet, are you excited for Paddington 2? And what did you think of the first Paddington? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!